Dude, my brain just stopped functioning as we started recording. Hey guys, welcome back to Genius Bar.
God
That's
damn
the best
it,
we can
Sam,
come up
you
with.
had one job.
I had this great intro idea and I was
God.
just about to do it. And then I just started thinking about all the money we've made from the podcast.
Yeah,
and I
we're
got
so rich
distracted.
now.
We finally got paid, which is nice. So, there's a reason to do this show.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Dude. So Sam was, okay, I don't know if anyone's figured this out yet, but Sam and I alternate for intros every week. Last week was my turn, which means that this week is Sam. And he's like, all right,
And
I got
just
the
in
intro.
time?
Oh, yeah.
Do you hear the sirens?
I hear them. I'm so
Yep,
glad they're
back.
here. All right. God,
I
this
saw
show's such
somebody
a mess
commented-
already. We should just
They were
quit.
like, somebody commented, they said, why are there so many sirens by Sam's house? Because they've noticed that it is actually every 5 minutes. And that is not something to edit in. That is not something for fun. That is something that I live through every day of my life. And luckily, I don't know how, but I don't wake up from it. Because a lot of people that come just
that
visit,
sounds,
they're like, that has
you
to
don't wake up from it. You
bug
don't
you.
wake up at all? That sounds sad.
Yeah, I think I die every night. Like I have to, I kill. No, I don't kill myself. Don't demonetize. I'm not gonna
Okay.
kill myself. How do I say? I put myself to sleep. No, that sounds worse. I'm gonna stop.
Okay, welcome to
I
Genius
turned my
Bar,
brain off
episode
to not hear the
26.
sirens.
God.
Genius Bar 26. I hope you guys are doing great today. Welcome back to another great episode. We've been getting a lot of love lately, and genuinely, it means a lot. I feel thankful for the fans. I feel thankful for the people that support us.
And this is how we repay them. This is the show that we give them. You're welcome, everybody.
I know. They still watch. I think the show is technically doing basically better than ever, though, right?
Yeah. With audio
Wow.
listens and video plays or whatever you call them.
That's cool.
All
John,
I know is we're
noticed
making
again-
more money, and that's how I count it.
I'm looking the wrong way again. My camera is flipped. You see
Well, what
how
do you
I
want
need
me
be
to do
looking-
about it, dog? Hang on.
Can you flip my stream?
You want that?
Okay.
You want to do the
I
whole show
mean-
like this? Do people think it's weird if we do it this way?
I don't know. Let's do it this way. Let's switch it up for the show.
All
Let's
right,
see what they
cool.
say. Do you like left John or right John or left John
Let
or
us
right
know
Sam?
in the
It's like
comments.
left and right Twix. This is a candy show, so you can see how we
Yes.
tied in the candy.
This is a candy
There.
show. Did we have any news this week? I mean, today was a big day for me. I was busy
Yeah.
because Google confirmed my leaks. They tweeted out everything. And we pretty much got everything correct, even the name, the Pixel 6
Incredible.
Pro, and which was Max Weinbach, super reliable leaker, especially for Android, said that he expected it not to be called the Pro and be called XL instead. And then last week or the week before, on an official Android developer forum, Google themselves referred to the phone as the Google Pixel 6 XL. So then everyone was like, oh,
Nice.
John's wrong again. Here we go again. But guess what, motherfuckers? They officially announced the name today, Google 6 Pro.
Wow, I didn't even see that. I thought I
Yeah.
saw you guys talking on Twitter, and I thought you had gotten it wrong because I didn't read the
No,
full tweet.
I got it right.
because I can't even
And he got it
read
wrong.
a tweet. It's too much. That's
Yeah.
really exciting, man.
Incredible
you had a
work
busy
by
day.
Ian.
Yeah, you guys really. I mean, the renders look almost 1-to-1, and I said this on Twitter. I saw, surprisingly, for the I thought entirely Apple fanboy fan base that I had curated,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of people that disagreed with my take, which was I think the Pixel 6 is still really ugly. It's it's just got a bar. It's
Mhm.
two-tone, weird looking front. I hate that the bezels are uneven on most Android phones that don't have a notch. So instead of innovating, they just decided to just put a little bar at the bottom. I mean, it's notch are the same. You could argue either one is better.
Yeah.
But
I
I don't
can't
know. I just
tell
don't
if
love
I-
the design.
I
don't love
can't
the
tell
design.
if I think it's good, like if I genuinely think the design is good, or if
Yeah.
I'm just glad that it's different.
See, there's something to be respected about that alone, because I saw a lot of people were saying, you just don't like anything different. And I'm like, that's not what I'm saying. It's just
That's
that
true.
It's just that I don't like that. I feel the same way I think about the Pixel 6 design as I do about folding phones, where I
Okay.
see why it exists, and I'm like,
I
this
do
is
not.
sort of cool.
I do not agree. They
But-
shouldn't be a thing.
Well, I'm saying I see why they exist. Like the market is necessitated. People are bored of smartphone designs, and that's why we're starting to get these weird things. That's why the Pixel 6 looks kind of different. That's why the folding phone exists. I think people are just genuinely bored, and I mean, there's some opportunity in the market for these people on the fringe that aren't hardcore Android, hardcore iPhone.
Uh-huh.
That might see something, it might catch their eye, and then I think they'll go for it.
Well, I wonder if
So I think
Google,
that's
I wonder
why.
if this is going to work, because we are just a month away from iPhone 13 or 12s, whatever they call it.
Dude,
And
what
so
is it
I
gonna
think that's why
be?
Google did this, was just like, hey, we know there's an iPhone coming out. Please don't buy that. Remember, this is coming out a month later. And so that's
Yeah.
they were trying to get in front of the press, I think.
Yeah, we were talking about that pre-show because usually they reply right away. I remember you done Google leaks in the past, right? And they had basically same day tweeted it out officially, which that I feel I thought about this because I was like, why didn't they do this earlier? And then I realized, well, you have the power in that situation. They're simply reactionary where they made this day about the Pixel. I mean, that was the main thing I saw all day. Pixel 6. So it was like a mini phone announcement. And then they're going to get a second wave of buzz when they announce the full pricing, specs, availability, specifically at probably an event later this fall. So for somebody who doesn't care about Google, I saw it and it's whatever.
And
but
by the way, I'm waiting to get the price confirmed. So I'm not going to say it publicly, but it is not low. The Pro phone is not a little bit of money.
I'm joking.
Okay. Where are the sirens when we need them?
I know.
No shit, dude. No way.
Are you?
Liz, how can we prove to people that we did not edit that in? I swear we did not edit that.
Our reaction, that was real. That is crazy. I don't know what's in my throat, dude. Do you ever go outside and exercise? I've been trying to do that a lot more. Like, I really want to take care.
You lost me at go outside. Do you ever go outside? The answer is no.
Do you ever walk around your kitchen and do hot laps?
Yeah, that's what I do.
No,
I mean, it is a long way from right here to the kitchen. And so there's a lot of steps in between.
In the Prosser Mansion.
Yeah, the Prosser Mansion. Just
I went for a bike ride. Dude, I enjoyed exercising. Are the birds? You mean, are they keeping you busy?
The birds are gone.
They're gone. So the big birds scared the little birds away.
They are not gone because of anything that I did. It's just the season.
Oh,
it's too hot for them right now in Arkansas, so they drift away. And when it cools down, I'm sure they'll be back, and I'll have updates and pictures and videos because those fuckers don't quit. They'll be back. Right now, well, I know they're gone. I'm in the process of like building a moat. Just like, actually, that makes no sense because birds fly.
I was like, wait. Dude, imagine if the 16th century they built a moat and they're like, dude, the humans actually have wings here. This is going to do anything. Oh, speaking of a moat, John.
Yeah.
What's our first ad read? I can't remember.
Well, a moat, sweaty balls.
There we go.
There you go.
John, you ever just, I think my audio is kind of hot. I need to turn it down a little bit before we jump into this. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're fine then.
You sound good.
Talking about a moat. Don't
let your balls be a moat.
Buy a boat. Buy a boat for your moat.
Okay. Buy
a boat for your moat. Wow. Look at this. You guys didn't know I was going to pull my flashlight out. Oh, no, this is actually my Let's get that. The SM7B really kills that tone. Listen, guys, this is Manscaped. Manscaped's the sponsor of this ad read. You guys ever just... You just go to town down there?
You ever go to town and nick your balls?
You know, one could say that it's happened to me in the past. One could say that John has gotten a text before.
A voice memo.
Yeah, a voice memo. On a weekend before. You know, we couldn't say how recent this was. All we want to say is that, you know, when you're going out, it's summertime. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I've been starting to shoot my shot a little bit more out there.
Going out there,
talk to some people. I've been going out there a little bit, John. You know, haven't caught any of the fish yet.
Okay,
but the net is it will be bigger in the future. And you know what else will be bigger is your penis if you maybe shave down.
That's
there
actually
a little bit,
a fact.
fellas.
That's actually a fact. If you trim around it looks bigger. That's real.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that wasn't part of the ad read. I'm just throwing that in there from
yeah, don't say we never gave you anything.
Listen, guys, you know it's important to take care of yourself down there. And here's the thing. The Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0, it just came out. We actually don't have it yet, but I think we're going to get them soon. Yeah, it's fresh and it's amazing because, listen, you guys want something to take care of yourself. It's got this advanced skin-safe technology. And, of course, you always want to be careful regardless of what you're regardless of what you're doing down there because, you know, it's still
it's a sensitive area.
Yeah, you can see I'm being careful when I'm talking about this, but you know, it's got the 9,000 RPM motor powered 360-degree rotary dual blade system. Man, they really threw every adjective in the book in there. And John, you want to talk about your favorite part of the package that you get when you order the whole bunch?
My favorite is the crop preserver. ladies and gentlemen, it is a spritzer spray. All right, you know the story. It's a spritzer spray where after you get out of the shower, right, it's pH balanced. It makes sure that your balls are supple and nice. What's this?
These are his legs. These are his legs after he gets out of the shower.
And make sure your balls are supple and nice and smooth and they smell fresh. I just lift my wiener and I go spritz, spritz, and spritz the little balls down there. And then I get I leave the bathroom. I lay on my bed because my bathroom is in the bedroom. And then I lay on the bed with the fan on and I lay there with my legs spread while the fan air dries my balls. Because the crop preserver on the bottle says to let them air dry. So I do that. I let them air dry and my balls never smell. They're always smooth. It's, I love the crop preserver so much that sometimes while I'm sitting here on the show, I'm just messing with my balls. I'm just fondling myself.
And you guys can experience the same joy when you go to manscaped.com and use code GENIUS. You get 20% off and free shipping. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code GENIUS at manscaped.com. That's manscaped.com for a clean trinity and beyond. Your space balls will, I think we missed part of the ad read.
We might. It's fine.
This was for, there's like the billionaires are going to space. So they tried to hit that. All right, just go to manscaped.com, use code GENIUS, guys. 20% off free shipping. You don't need space. You don't need Jeff Bezos. You do need us.
What does Jeff Bezos know about your balls? Nothing. When did Jeff Bezos ever give you 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com? Never.
When did Jeff Bezos give you anything for free ever?
That's what I'm saying.
I pay $80 a year for that service. All right, thank you guys. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring today's episode of the Genius Bar.
Okay. All right. So,
okay, John.
Do you have news? I don't have news.
Oh, lots. All right. I'm just going to go through. We're going to talk about every story. We call this section of Genius Bar Rapid Fire. I stole it from my favorite internet show, Front Page Tech. That's what it's called.
Yep. I don't call it. I don't call it rapid fire. I call it the tech news garbage disposal.
Yeah. Well, we're calling it rapid fire here. Can we do some cool editing of like lasers?
Pew pew pew.
No,
pew pew pew.
Okay, yeah. That's our editing. You don't have to edit anything because it's a lot. Okay, here's what we got to talk about, John.
It in there.
Okay. If you say so. Here's the thing.
I'm gonna put something so good in there you don't even know what happened. You're gonna be like, "What? Right. You did all that work?"
I'm gonna watch back. Watch back. Here's the first story of today.
Hit me.
Sorry, I thought there was more news, and I was just scrolling for a second. I realized there's not that much. Okay. iMac Pro, we've been light on the news, so we got to go heavy today. Apple's iMac Pro, the big one. It's not probably coming until next year. This comes courtesy of Dylan DKT. I know there are a lot of us, myself included, that were like, oh, it's going to come in the fall. It's going to have M1X, like the new MacBook Pros. Dylan's explanation is essentially that there's going to be so much focus on the M1X that if Apple would come out with a redesigned iMac on top of redesigned MacBook Pros, and a redesigned Mac Mini, that would just be too much. Because if you see what they did back in November of last year, they just threw the chip in existing designs. So it does kind of make sense. If we got 3 major Mac redesigns, I feel like the Mac Mini would be entirely forgotten in that circumstance. And then people would probably look at the new iMac maybe even more than the MacBook Pro. Yeah. So apparently that's why. What are your thoughts? Are you disappointed?
I have two things to say.
I know you said that was going to be your computer. Okay.
I have 2 things to say. Number one, this would mean that I'm stuck because I'm on the M1 iMac right now, the 24-inch or whatever it is. I got this. I had the Mac Mini, loved it. That was technically my first Mac. And then I got this, expecting that I would be able to like swap this out for the bigger, larger model, more professional model later this year. That's not happening. So now I have to wait till next year. It's not like I have a problem with this one. It works perfectly fine. I never have any issues with it. I was hoping that we were going to get the larger one and it would be better. But number 2, so that was number 1. Number 2, I think we said this last week. Did we say this last week? I'm pretty sure this news was included last week.
I may or may not have been looking back at the calendar, and it may or may not have been on the date of last week's show. Do you like how I
answered it anyway?
Yeah, I do like how you answered it. God, dude, I'm like tired. I don't know what's going on. Okay, actually, new news.
It's not
so
you.
We've only had
You're
4
not the
stories
problem.
in the past week.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's bad. It's bad out there.
Oh. I thought it was getting better. My bad. Okay, here's the big takeaway from the past week. Well, we've got a couple rapid fires. Let's start with this. I sound like I didn't mess it up like 10 seconds ago.
Okay.
Mark Gurman says all Macs are going to have Apple Silicon inside November 2022.
Fucking
there were some questions.
Christ, dude.
There were some questions.
Was there
about
really?
Whether they were going to... Yeah, there were. I agree with this report. I thought it was new news. I covered it as new information because we didn't know if they were still on track. You know, they said 2 years.
Dog. To say, why are you laughing at me? To say, Gurman's on a roll lately with this will happen in the future. I don't know if it's because he has the newsletter now, and he's like, he's got to fucking put news in it. You promised the newsletter every week. Chop, chop, chop. And now that he's just saying this will happen in the future. He just said, like, what was it? Last week or the week before? What did he say was going to happen? Touch ID was coming to the Mac in the next few years. Now he's saying all Macs will be out by the end of next year. What?
I mean, it's a nice little reminder. I enjoy it.
Is it a reminder or is it news?
It's a news reminder from a trusted source.
Hey
in the Apple
Siri,
community.
remind me in 2 years to see if all Macs are out with Apple Silicon, and then say it's a leak. Thank you. I asked.
But Reddit I only follow what Reddit says. Reddit likes him better than you, so I'm kind of a Mark Gurman stan now.
Reddit hates me. So Siri is fucking useless. Siri says, "See if this is what she thinks I said." Siri, see if Walmart store hours Apple Silicon, and they will say it's a leak. Thank you. And that reminder is set for August 2nd, 2023.
Why don't you tag at Mark Gurman in this tweet and say, waiting.
Okay, waiting.
Just to start. No, I don't want you to start beef. Don't actually start beef. We need to all love each other.
No, we don't.
Here's what I think, though. In the same, John, you're reading the big print here. We need to look at the fine print to really get the most out of this report. He says,
hit me with the fine print,
Apple
Sam.
will barely hit the 2-year timeline. Now, that is new information. He says, I think they will barely. And he also says, give or take a month or two. So, John, it's possible that a Mac could slip to 2023, maybe, sounding like this. If it's November and it slips by a month, that could be like December.
But that's not how Gurman works. He says by this month because that is the latest he's expecting. That means if it comes out tomorrow, he's technically still correct. I love Gurman. Yeah. I respect him a lot. I think this is just wonky for the level of, like, he's up here. He's top tier. And for him to just be like throwing little tidbits down here, it's like, man, what are you doing?
You're saying he's better than this.
I think that Mark Gurman is much better than this.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
But I also understand that we're in a news drought, and and he promised a newsletter every week. So what the fuck is he supposed to do? But I'm still allowed to complain.
Do you think he gets paid per views on his articles, or do you think he's salaried?
Salaried.
Okay.
Right?
Well, then,
I mean, if you're Mark Gurman, would you be like, yeah, pay me per view? He'd want it guaranteed. He'd be like, no, give me this fucking much every month.
Yeah, that's fair. I like a good guarantee. So, yeah, I mean, this report was okay. What I found very interesting, this is my biggest takeaway from the past week. I'm sorry to
interrupt you again. I was so upset about the way this is being reported that I didn't even report. We didn't report on it on frontpagetech.com on Sunday. We said, no, fuck it. Not this week, because every week we do a report. The same article. Go back and look at frontpagetech.com. This is happening in the next couple of years. So this week we said, no, not doing it. I'm going to fucking spritz my balls in my free time and not write that article is what I'm doing.
Hey, you have that right as a publisher. You know, I like the stories. The Gurman stories do well for Apple Track, so I'm going to keep. I enjoy the stories as well. I genuinely felt like I learned something the past week because here's what the media doesn't cover, John. Here's what you at Little Front Page Tech at 9 to 5 Mac and everybody else missed because there was a little mother trucking tidbit where Mark Gurman says, he goes, look for Apple to debut its new low-end AirPods this fall around the same time as the iPhone.
But we knew
now,
that.
Remember I brought... No.
What do you mean,
No, we didn't because Digitimes was the only source that said around the same time as the iPhone.
And the
I brought
Dylan
that up
guy.
on last week's show. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you finish, Kanye.
Okay.
But here's what I'm trying to say. I said Digitimes last week. You go, oh, Digitimes, they don't really do anything. So I said, okay, maybe I'll go cry because I really want my AirPods. And then you were like, well, Dylan also said it. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know, man. He's only 80%. So now we have 3 different sources saying this fall for AirPods. Keep in mind, we have not had a fall original AirPods release since the originals. Now, there's only been one in between, so it's not that unprecedented.
Do you think they're going to use this as like the biggest change to AirPods since AirPods?
I think that they will because I think people have sort of forgotten about AirPods at this point because so many people own them.
Why? Is my face a different color than my arms? Are my arms orange?
No, they're... Yo,
What?
is that tattoo on your hand?
Oh, I don't have any tattoos on my hands. I have it on my arm though. I have one here. All right. This says
John, is this a Mr. Rogers moment?
yeah, this says ramen noodles.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. So
Okay, thank God.
I trained in Japanese martial arts and Aikido. And so
Wait,
that's why
really?
it's in Japanese kanji. Yeah. And then
What?
yeah, for like 13 years. And then what? Yeah.
So you could beat me up?
Yeah, but I don't want to. That's the whole point of martial arts is the discipline.
Oh, that's really cool
Okay.
though.
Yeah. All right. So this
Dang,
says
that's kind of sick.
this
Okay,
says
continue.
honor. This is in Japanese kanji. Honor, love, family, and strength right there. And then I have another one over here. If you can see it, it says, I can, I will. And that was for, because when I was starting Front Page Tech, everyone in my family and everyone around me told me I couldn't do it and that it would never work. And so that's my little, that's like, this is my, my fuck you to the haters.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I like with that. I fuck with that. I asked that because.
Have you never seen it before?
No, I didn't notice that until last week. My friend Kelsey and one of her friends came to stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking, and then I was like, yo, it was Tuesday. So I was like, we got to put an episode of Genius Bar out. I got to run home before we go to the Arch because they were visiting St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta edit this thumbnail. And she was like, dude, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. So she just like sat next to me as I edited the thumbnail. And then we were watching dude, this is just, I think, how a lot of women are, or maybe really observant men. Maybe I'm just oblivious, but I've noticed this
I think
a lot
you are.
for like girls I talk to. But like within 4 seconds of you being on screen, she's like, hey, where'd John get that tattoo on his arm? I'm like, I've been doing this show
Where
with
did I
him.
get that?
Yeah, no,
She's
she's like, where'd that come from? And I was like, what? And I'm like, no, it's just like a bug or something. Then she shows me, and it's the tattoo. And I was like, I've been doing this show with a man for 5 months, 6 months plus. Did not notice until she pointed it out.
On Front Page Tech, I wear my sleeves down. My sleeves are always down. I just like how that looks. That's not because I'm trying to hide tattoos. I just like how it looks better on the show.
I was like, maybe it's Mr. Rogers. He's got the sweater on because he's got all these tats he's trying to hide.
I got sleeves. No, those are my only tattoos. I have it on each arm.
It's got like full body ink from like neck to feet.
Dude, that's what you don't know. I'm taking extra money from every sponsor because I'm getting their logo just put on me.
Would you do that? If WeVPN, okay, let's start with WeVPN. If they were like, we'll pay you, what would your price be to get? No, you name the price. Okay. So a brand is like, we fully are invested in you to tattoo a logo on a part. It doesn't even have to be visible, just on a part of your body.
I mean, it would have to be like more than I make in a year.
What? That's a lot of money.
Well, it has to. I'm going to have it on me for life.
But if it's hidden, it's not going to really show unless you're
no,
on the
I don't
beach,
care.
You know, and TMZ shows
I'm
up.
putting it on for you.
Okay.
I would take $500,000 for it.
So you make $499,000 a year. Great.
Yes.
All right. Make that note in the comments.
$499, $999.99.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there would be an amount because I genuinely just don't have a desire to get a tattoo. A lot of people in my life have tattoos, and there's just nothing that's ever stuck out to me.
Okay, are you against tattoos, or you you don't have anything that you want on you for life yet?
That.
Okay. That.
Yeah. No, I don't care. Like I just don't have anything that stuck out to me like that.
Well, I got this. This would have been a way better story if I got I can and I will like before Front Page Tech made it, but I got it after. This was like I did it.
Haters.
Yeah.
No, that feels good though. I feel that. I feel that way. I don't know. Actually, I haven't had that many. There's haters in the comments, but I feel like generally people in my life are pretty supportive of me. I've been pretty lucky.
Yeah.
In that regard.
I mean, except for Reddit.
Yeah, they don't like love you very
much
now. Yeah, it's all good. It's okay. It's just because I'm your friend. But you know what, John? If Reddit hates me, it's still worth being your butt, okay?
So put tattoo John Prosper's friend on you.
Here's the big news, John.
Okay,
I might get this tattooed on my body because this is big news.
Hit me.
New Apple Watch and Mac models show up in the regulatory database.
Dude, well, I woke up today and there was Google Pixel stuff. There was that story, and I was like, the news drought is over. I was going to start like celebrating. And then we sat down to actually check the news. Still nothing. Like
this was interesting simply because it was Watch and Mac at the same time, right? Because normally Mac would come later, a few days later, but the fact that these were both discovered on the same day,
Yeah, I guess so.
are we starting to think that the MacBook Pro is going to come in September?
That'd be interesting.
iPhone, MacBook Pro, and Apple Watch at the same event?
iPad Mini.
There's no way. So you think it's going to be in September?
I mean, when do you see it being announced? Unless there's another event.
There's going to be 2 events, I believe. I think there's going to be at least 2. I don't think there's going to be 3 this year, but I think there's going to be 2.
You know who I haven't talked to in a while?
Who?
The good.
The good.
I'm gonna send a quick text, ask him how he's doing, and then be like, "Tell me all your secrets."
Yeah, I mean, he's the number one. That was a good clip that we did. I'm sure you guys have been loving the clips that I've been putting out. I've been working real hard.
Yes, there's been many clips.
Real hard on your clips. I think we could see it, but it's not going to be all 4 of those. So iPhone and Apple Watch are 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. I would bet my eyebrows on the fact that we will see iPhone.
You would
and
bet
Apple
your
Watch
eyebrows?
Would you? You would bet your eyebrows for iPhone in September, of course.
No,
right?
I would never bet my eyebrows again. I'm kidding. Yes, I would. I texted him, by the way. Oh, almost said his name. I texted the person.
Yes. good cover.
Yes.
Good cover. We're great at this. So, Apple Watch, would you bet your life on? I don't think I'd bet my life on iPhone probably. Actually, no, because it's still a pandemic. I'd bet my eyebrows on iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
I'd bet my eyebrows on Apple Watch this year, because even last year, Apple didn't miss Apple Watch in September.
Yeah, no. Well, also, they didn't change it.
Yeah, but this year there's supposed to be the redesign, as you've shown. So it will be a larger change.
So what Gurman said, slimmer bezels for the display.
But he didn't say a redesign.
Yeah, but Quo and I have said form factor redesign. His words were form factor redesign. First form factor redesign in X amount of years.
Yes. Yeah. So
my Apple Watch leak, when I put out the report, I said that the sources were not sure if it was Series 7 or Series 8. But because of the form factor, because Quo said form factor redesign, we assumed that this was Series 7.
Oh. Because
behind the scenes, internally, we just know code names.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I wonder if it's going to be, dude, if the watch doesn't look like that, I'm going to be disappointed now, because I was kind of looking forward to the new
Wouldn't
design.
it be sad?
Yeah, I mean, what else is going to come to the watch?
Do you think slimmer bezels is enough? I mean,
no.
Do they need to be slimmer?
Yeah, they're already pretty slim. I mean, they go edge to edge.
I'll check my not on bigger. Apple Watch.
You still don't wear your Apple Watch,
John. I don't. If I'm inside, if I leave, I wear it.
I wear it every day. I wear the watch every day, and that's for you, Dad. That's for Tim Cook out there. Oh, this is something fun to talk about. Let's move on.
I know exactly where you're going. Yes, this is fun. All right, this is fun. I like this.
Elon Musk and Tim Cook have been beefing. I made a video about it because I thought it was kind of interesting, and the news has been slow. Mainly that the news has been slow.
Yes.
Whose side are you on? Do you think there's a bully in the situation? Who's right?
I mean, you know my stance. You know what I'm going to say. I think that, I mean, I see where Elon's coming from, but Elon is not, from a CEO standpoint, he would never work at Apple. He should never be there. No. It would die in a fire so fast if Elon Musk was. I'm not saying Elon Musk is not smart or whatever, but his mindset with this sort of stuff does not work. It does not compute with what needs to happen for consumers. I don't think. I think he's very open-minded, and that's admirable, cool, but it would kill Apple very fast. I think you know my stance on the whole Apple and the App Store thing.
Yeah, we've talked about this. You're pro-communism and no rights for
Everyone
anyone.
is on my side, you asshole. Every time we have this conversation. No.
Listen.
Tim Cook and Apple have the right to charge. I have said, gone on record, I think they could comfortably charge up to 50%. I think it is fair all the way up to 50%. What do they charge? 30%?
But they don't do
What do they charge? 30%?
They don't.
What do you mean 30. They don't do anything, dude? They built the whole fucking house. They built the whole house. You want to live in the house?
They
You
don't
fucking
do
rented.
anything else,
Dog,
dude.
they process. Do you know how much
30%
to
is
host
too
all
much.
the apps,
15%,
to process
I'm in.
all the payments, to handle all the tax
come
stuff,
on.
all
like
that
that
shit?
costs them any money, dude.
Are you
That's
high?
dude. The processing
Nah,
part, no
dog.
way.
No, they built the whole thing.
This is something that
They
Apple
built
should be
it
charging
all.
a maximum of 15% for. 30%
They
is
built
significantly
it
too high for
all.
this market. This is me saying this is an Apple investor. I think it would be better for the ecosystem if they charge 15%. Elon hops on Twitter. I thought it was just funny because Elon was like, I have great respect for Tim. And then Tim has great respect for Elon. And then they don't talk. Like, you've seen the pictures of them at the presidential thing.
Well, I respect Mark Gurman, but we don't talk.
It's the fact that they're the two CEOs of arguably the most innovative tech companies in the United States right now. And I
want to go back. Sam, you're wrong. I want to clarify how wrong you are.
You can clarify. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't disagree with you that saying 15% would be enough.
I think that's the most fair number.
No, I'm not saying that 15% would not be enough. I don't disagree with you there. Okay. Where my opinion differs is I believe because they are the people that built it, they are allowed to decide what that number is. If you were doing something, okay.
No, don't get me wrong. I want to clarify.
No, I have a good point. You go ahead, but I have a good point.
Let me say this real quick. I agree that they get to decide because they're a private company. Like I agree that they get to decide. I'm not saying that an external. I think
they're a public company, right?
Yeah. But like, if I wish I could vote as a shareholder, I would say they should charge 15. I'm saying like I think that they should, but yes, they also legally have the right now to do whatever, which is why they're doing that. Continue.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, what do we do that I could put this in context? You edit your own videos, right?
Yeah.
If I was making Front Page Tech and I wanted you to be the editor, and I said, "Hey, man, there's the sirens again."
Man, it's a busy night. St. Louis.
If I said, "I'm not going to edit Front Page Tech anymore. I would like you to edit it." What would you want to charge me? And you said, let's say hypothetically, you say $1,000 an episode.
Okay.
To edit the episode, and I go, no, I think more like $500. You could just very fairly be like, no, fuck you. My work is worth this. If you want me to do the thing, this is what you pay me. At that point, I have no choice. I either pay you, who's probably the best editor, or I go hire somebody else for $500. That I have that choice. That's Android. Android is the $500 choice, I guess, in this context. I don't think it's right for a judge or anyone to come in to you, Sam, and say, no, actually, you're going to edit this video for $500. I think that's fucked up. So I think Apple, I don't disagree. I think 15% is totally fair. That would cover their shit. But I also think that they are allowed to say, no, 30%. In fact, I think they could go up to 50%, and I would still consider it morally fair because they built it.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
I disagree on the morally fair part. I agree in the fact that Apple... It's tough though, because in the United States, they don't have a monopoly, but they have a huge market share in some areas that is iPhone dominant, where there essentially isn't an alternative for some developers. So, I mean, listen, I am still very in the middle. Like, as much as we sort of appear to be on opposite sides, I think we are closer together than it might seem. Because yes, I think Apple, like, it would hurt me, right? I think the best example would be if I made my channel and then someone came in and said, no, you can't do the funny intros anymore. Like you can only do 5 seconds of the funny intro. You can't do 10. Where I'd be like, well, no, like the idea is not going to get across. You know, it'd be something that I would see as detrimental to my brand as I just hit my mic, as a whole, that, you know, I probably wouldn't like regulated. At the same time, I don't necessarily have a monopoly. It's tough. Like, I guess really that's another question.
As a shareholder, as a shareholder, you would rather they only do 15%, or is that you being pro-consumer? Because you think as a shareholder, you'd want more money.
Yeah. I also think the ecosystem would thrive and there would be more competition at a lower rate. Because I think some people, like, that's why a lot of Mac apps don't sell in the Mac App Store. They just sell on, I'm trying to think, I mean, Zoom. Zoom isn't, you have to download Zoom off of zoom.us. I was going to say .com. No, it's just zoom.us, which, by the way, fun fact, You know, Zoom.us is now like the 6th most visited website in the entire world.
Because
I think
Rona?
they're in the top 10. Yeah, Zoom is, I think, in top 10, definitely top 15 websites in the entire world.
This is gonna sound dumb.
Isn't that crazy?
This is gonna sound dumb. So you'd be fair if you criticize me for being dumb.
Okay.
Why are people using Zoom? Like, why not FaceTime or Skype?
Oh, Zoom is just simply the best. Like, I don't know how much you.
Thank you for your answer. They're the best.
No, like genuinely, they do have it figured out to a science. They're the most reliable. They have constant updates. And it works cross-platform.
Yeah.
FaceTime is actually kind of garbage.
Oh.
I don't have a good experience with FaceTime. I don't know if anybody else shares this down below. It's something I've never really talked about, but like it's nice when it works, but there's also, I feel like it's very data heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's times when I can just hear only voice, but no video. Only video, but no voice. And I feel like Zoom is very consistent. I think Zoom is just very good at what they do.
Or this, people could just use, what is this, Ecamm?
Yeah, this sounds like this is some kind of porn thing. Ecamm.
Yeah, well, that is a terrible name. Why did they name it that?
I don't know. Ecamm, and it's got
it
two
works
M's.
well for what
that
we
sounds
use
even
it for.
more sexual.
Yeah,
Ecamm.net.
Well, it's worse. The software itself is called Ecamm Live.
Yeah,
could they have made it any worse?
Yeah, maybe we can we stream to like alternative sites using this?
Yeah, we can stream to anything we want. That's the best part.
Oh, great.
Okay. Listen, Sam, I have a confession.
Hit me, John.
So we have a new sponsor on the show.
Yeah.
They're called Monk Pack. All right. Now, listen. So essentially, they are healthy bars. They're keto nut and seed bars. Okay? There's all sorts of flavors. They delivered us each a box last week. Dog. I ate them all.
What is this? It just flew in from
what
beyond.
What is that?
Oh, does that have my address on it?
Did you hide it?
It 100% has my address, so you're gonna need to edit that out.
Okay, yeah, I'll blur it. It's fine.
Apartment number.
It's fine. I edited it out. Sam, look at me. Sam, I ate them all.
They were that good. Dude,
I'm not even joking. They didn't even make it another day. They got delivered. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just try it because, I mean, that's sponsor sends you free food. You want to make sure you taste it before you promote it. My mouth is literally watering as I think about it.
Monk Pack, guys.
I ate one and my life was changed forever. Oh, did Monk Pack hang up his connection? Hang on. Oh, he's back. Okay. What?
John.
Your power went out?
I'll be real. As soon as I dropped these, I think I saw a literal chipmunk run around. It went straight for my main power.
What?
Because that's the power of Monk Pack. John, I'm still doing the ad read.
Okay,
that's the power
we are dedicated.
of Monk Pack. Okay? Monk Pack can put out my power because it's just that damn good with 1 gram of sugar or less and 2 to 3 grams of net carbs. And they're only 150 calories. They're great for anybody following a keto lifestyle. They're great for anybody that might have just lost their power. In fact, they truly are great for everybody.
Listen, I was trying to tell people before your power went out that I literally in one night ate all of them. I don't know how many came in the box. I didn't count them. It wasn't registering. My brain wasn't functioning. It came in the mail. I was like, I'm going to try one. And I tried one. And the next thing I knew, they were all gone.
This is what John ate in one night.
Dog.
And you can too.
I'm not saying you should eat all of them in one night. I don't think they're as effective as if you eat them all in one night. I think that's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. But at least it tells you how delicious they are. Because
you guys can get 20% off your first purchase. You guys can be just like John, be monking away. All right. You might even get a little munch in there with the Monk Pack when you go to monkpack.com and you enter code GENIUS at checkout. And listen, Monk Pack, I like this. Not everybody does this. Monk Pack is so confident that it's backed with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So maybe you're not like John. Maybe you think you are and you try them and then you say, maybe this isn't for me. No worries. They'll exchange the product, refund your money,
do you think you could
whichever
say
you prefer.
this isn't for me after you eat them all and then get another new box?
I don't know if that would be recommended activity promoted by Sam Cole and John Prosser. Anyway, to get started, go to mugpack.com. That's munkpack.com. Select any product. They have any in all caps. So you heard it here first. Enter code Genius to check out to save 20% off. Munk Pack is delicious, nutritious food you can count on. And the sirens, John, something's in the air tonight.
I don't know what's happening. I think.
What is going on?
Well,
thank you to
Munk Pack.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is the city burning?
Here,
like, should I go check?
You go check, and I will thank Munk Pack. Okay. That's just Sam. Thank you, Munk Pack. I pressed the wrong button. Thank you, Munk Pack, for supporting this episode of The Genius Bar.
Great. Love that. Oh, I was sitting on one too. The chipmunks are everywhere.
Dude, what a train wreck. We should start the whole episode over.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nope, I'm out. No.
Okay, let's just quit. Let's just quit, Sam.
Yeah,
right,
let's just
go.
Let's set it down for a second. All right. See you guys. We're gonna go. It's not our night. We'll be over here. Yep.
Do you think Sam actually left? Oh no, he's there.
Oh, hey, John. Welcome back to the Genius Bar.
What's up? Welcome to Genius Bar.
Hey, welcome back. Episode, 26?
Episode 26. Yes, welcome to the show.
Gosh.
We're just now starting.
Yes.
Sam, how are you? How was your week?
Dude, I'm doing so good. I love my life.
There was so
I have not
much
heard
news.
a siren. I know. I haven't heard a siren. There's so much news. The chipmunks have returned.
It's crazy. Let's talk about the Pixel 6. Did you know that Mark Gurman said that all Macs will be in Apple Silicon by 2022, the end of 2022. Isn't that an amazing report?
That is, because Apple actually said it was going to be June of 22. So that actually is new information that would defend what some podcast hosts have said earlier in potential episodes. Crazy. You know what else is crazy, John?
What's crazy, Sam?
Well, I'm just going to go over to Front Page Tech and see what they've been talking about. I see a report right here that says M1 MacBook users say their screens are cracking for no apparent reason. LOL.
Yeah, that's the thing that's happening. I don't know if you
heard.
Tell
me about this.
I don't know if you heard.
How does it work?
Wait, you didn't know about this?
I mean, I saw your headline, but I didn't cover it.
So, I don't know, dog.
Though.
There are in the Apple discussion forums and on Reddit, some people have said they open the screen, the hinge, they open a hinge to use their brand new M1 MacBook. This includes MacBook Air and M1 MacBook Pro, and the screen is just cracked, according to them, for no apparent reason. Some have successfully got it repaired by Apple at no charge, or they got the machine replaced, while others have had to pay like $500 to get it fixed.
What?
I don't know how Apple decides, but these people are saying that it's happening for no apparent reason. And when we put out that report on frontpagetech.com, a bunch of people that follow Front Page Tech chimed in and told me that it's happening to theirs too, where their screens are just cracked.
Interesting. Didn't see a lot of coverage on this, but I hope it's not too widespread. I mean, my MacBook is fine. Oh, they did? Okay. That wasn't like a dig. I was just saying.
Okay. All right. I quit this fucking show. I quit the fucking show. All right.
That's not what I was saying. I was like, it must not be too widespread if Mac Rumors isn't covering it, you know. Oh, he's disconnected his mic. He is no longer with us. Is he switching mics on us mid-show? I don't think you're allowed to do that. Oh my god. This is
listen here, you motherfucker. Oh.
It's back.
Listen here, you motherfucker.
That was incredible. He put it backward.
I thought it sounded weird. Dude.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sam here. Welcome. Is this? Oh, I'm sorry.
You are a
Where's Luke
motherfucker.
at? I need Luke to come back, dude.
Dude, this is.
Yeah, I mean,
I highly recommend just taking your mic off and using it like this. What if I just held it the whole show?
we should get a show. I know when we do our live show, I want to get actual handheld Shure microphones. You know,
Okay,
proper
like
dynamic-
SM58s.
Yeah, just so we can.
This is a
you know, it
heavy
would be
mic
more
to just
fun.
hold the whole
Oh
time.
yeah, dude. I should show you this somehow. Here, I'm gonna switch. Actually, I can't. I'll give you a little preview. But here, if we go to my FaceTime
It's
Do you
taking a
guys-
shit. Oh, it's back. Here we go.
over here on my desk. So this is the mic arm that I have. It's actually really good. It's by Frameworks. You know, same one that Joe Rogan uses.
No
Not
big
too bad.
deal.
No big deal. I hate myself for fine. I literally searched Joe Rogan podcast arm, and then this is what came up. Anyway,
Wow, good job.
look at this. It is permanently dented my desk. This is so hard to use a MacBook mic. But let's get a little close in here. There is a permanent dent and indentation in my desk from this arm, and it's really upsetting because this was a nice IKEA desk, and now it's just a slightly not as nice IKEA desk.
Now it's a dented IKEA desk.
Yeah, it's really upsetting. Should I just do the rest of the show on my MacBook? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like I look like a teacher.
And I'll
Like-
just hold my mic, and so it'll work out.
Class, please. No cell phones. No cell phones. Wow, is this what I thought the news was supposed to be better? We weren't supposed to have an episode like this.
What if I hold this like a gun?
We're gonna get demonetized.
Fucking make a joke. Be funny. Be fucking funny.
Knock.
Who's there?
Oh, I'm so bad at knock jokes. Why did I go? Why did I
I
bottle myself?
Okay. We lost all our sponsors. It's okay. It was bound to happen. I accept it.
Oh my god, dude, we're like two little 7-year-old boys. What is wrong with that?
What? Yeah, what happened? The show was going fine, and then we realized there was no news, and then it just devolved.
It was the power. The power went out. The air changed. My electromagnetic frequency started elevating higher.
I feel like people are just going to clip that of me holding a gun.
That'll be a good meme format.
Also, I have a beef to pick with you.
Oh, I've got a beef to pick with you. I have a follow-up beef too. So let's nail it out right now.
Why do you keep wearing those headphones on the show? The sound bleeds out of them, and you can hear me in your mic, but it's like a delay. So I'm just always echoing.
Tell me,
or maybe it's not your headphones. Maybe you just have me turned up really loud in your head.
100% volume all the time.
That's why.
Because your little tiny baby mouth doesn't produce.
I don't have a baby mouth. God. Fuck. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
No, so
I have a normal size, normal human mouth. What?
I am normal. Anyway, I use these because I really like them. And this is transparency mode. Like there's no feedback but your voice coming in. So I can only hear my environment through, like you're in my Mac headphone jack. You're not in like a
but you
preamp
see,
or
because
something.
we're using the internet, there's a slight delay when my voice hits your ears. And so my voice is coming out of your headphones and hitting your microphone after my voice has already hit my microphone.
I've never noticed that. Has anyone ever noticed that? Like, this is the stupidest beef I've ever heard.
I've had to edit it out. That's why I have the beef.
What do you mean? How do you edit out? How do you edit that out?
I silence your microphone when I'm talking.
Wait, do you actually do that?
Yes.
Oh, wait, why? Oh my God, dude. The way your chair was in the background, it looked like a figure was behind you, and I thought you were about to get murdered.
Dude,
like, it kind of looks like there's somebody
on the podcast.
Oh, that would be horrible content.
You know what?
I would never want to publish that.
Dude, props to us, okay? Because we made it. Like a half an hour through this show, it was strictly news, strictly business. We went into this.
We did.
We were going to make a good show.
We went in too hot, I think. I went in too hot because it was my show, technically. I started it off. I went in too hot.
We were coming in prepared. It seemed like we were going to make it this week, and then something happened, and your favorite podcast is turned to shit once again.
I mean, all right, let's play a little game, John. We're going to switch headphones mid-show. All right. No,
okay.
The AirPods are gone. This feedback, this is playing right over my MacBook.
Oh shit, he's got Sony's. He's bringing out the Sony's.
Yeah. This is the XM400Z.
Yep, nobody cares.
All right, John, let's see if these are any better. All right, am I good?
Are you plugged in?
Oh, I'm wired in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me back? Is
Yeah.
it bleeding?
No, I can never hear it when we're recording. I only hear it when I'm editing.
Got you. Okay, well, let me know. See if
Okay.
this part of the show works.
They look better.
I will. No, you are really just a hater tonight.
Fanboy.
These are just genuinely great headphones. Have you ever heard these?
No. I just got
these. You gotta try them. They're actually really good.
I just got these, the DT770 Pros, 250 ohms, studio monitoring headphones. They're very nice. They're very nice. And then these are the Sony MDR7506s. These have been around since like the 70s or the 80s. I don't even know. But they're like the standard for studio monitoring, blah, blah, blah. Hang on. I got to set my mic down because I'm holding it because I can't put my headphones back on. Okay.
You're still holding the mic. I didn't see that. Wow. This is incredible.
What?
Nothing. No, we're good.
What's going on?
I have two beefs to pick with you.
Okay. Hit me.
First beef is not a beef, it's a compliment. Your new haircut looks nice, and I think your hair looks good.
Oh, thank you. Which means the next one's gonna come hitting hard. Go ahead.
Yeah. Why the fuck do you not upload in 4K?
It takes too much time. Look at.
I mean, that's not what I was expecting to hear.
What did you think you were going to hear? Too much term.
The classic argument of the human eye can't see past like 1440p, so there's no reason to.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I think I've recorded in 4K and scaled down. That's usually what I do with Front Page Tech. But I don't. There's not enough time, like for the computer to render it in 4K. Keep in mind, I'm on a green screen with effects, and there's fucking like graphics everywhere. To do that in 4K, I don't have the fucking time. Unless I'm gonna do an episode like 2 days in advance. It's got to go out. It's got to go out, honey. We got to wait. We're not there yet.
Buy a Mac Pro and do the show in 4K. Please.
Why, if I could just use my iPad Air?
Oh my god, kill me, dude. Kill me. All right, that was my only beef. I mean, that's somewhat fair, but that also explains why you can use the iMac and I can't, because 4K, 422 10-bit. Now, I've changed the format and it's a lot better. If I had to, I was doing like 400 megabytes a second of data or whatever the highest is. I hope so. That would be a good sponsor. I'd be down to. I don't drink soda, but
what did you change your format to?
I did I think I'm at H.265 now. I think I was in H.264 before.
Okay.
And apparently Apple Silicon is better at H.265, I believe I've heard. I was talking to Aaron Zolo about this. I still haven't properly tried to edit a video on the M1 iMac just because the one I have now is the base. So it's 8 gigs of RAM, 256 SSD, not even the 8th core on the GPU. And, you know, the iMac behind me has been fine. I've got my iMac Pro is still here. I use it for like music sometimes when I'm like messing around with that, but I don't really. I think I'm going to sell the iMac Pro. I don't really need it. It just sits on the ground.
What? You just got it?
No, the iMac Pro. I've had that since 2017.
Oh, I just remembered the last time you told me you were getting an iMac Pro, you canceled the order.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to. Now looking back, now that we got the M1 iMac and not M1X, I'm like, maybe. Well, honestly, no. The iMac behind me is fine.
My arm is so tired from holding the microphone.
What? Yeah, dude, put it back on the stand.
You should try it.
You had to. All right, you put it back on. I'll take mine off.
No, I'll hold it with you.
Oh, okay. 1 sec. Give me a sec, guys.
We'll give him a second. He's got to unplug the microphone, I think. Wait till he realizes he has to unplug it.
Oh, okay. This is going to be real interesting. My XLR.
Yeah, I told you.
My XLR. I'm here. You act like I took my headphones off. I literally heard you're like, see, guys, when he realizes he has reached the critical moment, I'm literally right here, dude. No,
shit.
See, because my XLR is built into the it's built into my mic arm because that's what Joe Rogan uses.
I had like little Velcro things on.
Dude, I actually this is dangerous, dude.
Isn't it nice? I mean, it's nice until your arm hurts.
I want to get a Shure SM58 and do the show on mics like that because that's really fun.
Too bad it would sound terrible.
I mean, yeah, but it
All
would
right.
be pretty
I'm
fun.
gonna lean back. All right.
Isn't this
Pretty
kind of
great.
this is casual? Here, let me move the mic. Oh, my mic goes with it. Wait, can I just hang it?
Dude, you're gonna rip the fucking cord out.
This is just hanging.
All right.
Hey,
What happened
I feel like
to the show?
we're radio people now. Hey,
Dude.
what's up, guys? Welcome back to GB 1077.
I have a challenge.
Okay.
I have a challenge for every listener, every viewer.
I like
Name
it.
me a better tech podcast. You can't.
There isn't one, and
You
that's
cannot.
because here's a real talk about the tech community.
No one is
A lot
fun.
of people, yes. I was going to say, and a lot of people are stuck inside their own boxes. And I found myself for a very long time in the tech space getting typecast into, I have to be the geek, I have to be the nerd dude. And then one day you just got to say, no, I want to make the content that I want to make.
Word.
I want to be my own dude. So you just got to
Word.
make whatever's best for your audience and best for people. And you just got to keep going.
Is this what's best for the people?
It is what's best for the people.
Okay.
I'll be real. I have a hard time. These headphones don't have feedback. So it sounds like this when I'm hearing myself.
You can't hear yourself.
So it's kind of annoying. So if I'm talking weird, like very pronounced,
No,
it's
fine.
because I am trying to also figure out what I'm saying.
No, it sounds great actually. With the mic that close, it sounds great.
Yeah, it does sound nice. I like that.
How do you know? You just said
I
you couldn't
like
hear
that.
it.
You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Speaking
Johnny.
of not, what?
Oh, no. You go for it, buddy.
Ryze. This episode is brought to you by Ryze, a science-based app that makes it easy to improve your sleep and increase your daily energy. Dog. When we first got pitched this as a sponsor, when our agency sent this to us,
yeah,
I checked out their website. The website looked amazing. That was my first impression. They didn't even, this is not part of the read. They didn't ask me to say this. Website looks amazing. Downloaded the app. The app is amazing. It's honestly like one of the best designed websites and apps I've ever seen. It feels like somebody actually cared about it.
Now, speaking of
is
things,
nice
I
to
do know
see.
what I'm talking about. This does look beautiful. I'm looking at just the app screenshots. Wow, it's
That's what I'm
full
saying.
dark mode because they've thought about it. Of course, you're going to be using this at night. Absolutely wonderful. And it talks about something that I struggle with, John.
Yeah.
It's like it's normal to feel groggy when you wake up and sluggish in the afternoon, but it's not normal to feel tired throughout the day. That could be potentially because you have sleep debt, limiting your natural energy peaks and making your dips less productive.
This
you
will
can become a
literally
morning
change
person.
the way. This will change the way you think about sleep. When you start to consider sleep debt and like how much sleep debt you're in, like you think, okay,
I don't want to think about
dude,
that.
it's a very interesting concept. Like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to get like 8 hours of sleep. I got 7 last night, so I should be fine. But in reality, if you look at your Ryze app, you'll see that you're actually in like 5 hours of sleep debt because maybe you only got 7 last night, but the night before you got like 4 hours of sleep. And so you're in continual sleep debt until you fix it.
Yeah, I went to bed at 5 a.m. That's it. We were talking about this
You're in
before the show.
sleep debt.
I'm in sleep debt. And I said that because I'm out of it because I was up till 5 a.m. on Sunday morning. And then I had to go to brunch at 12. So I was up at 11:45. I only got like 6 hours of sleep. The nap I got was shitty. I was real anxious, so I couldn't sleep well. And last night I slept pretty good. But see, Ryze could have told me this. Ryze could have said, hey, man,
Yes,
this is why you might not be performing. This is why John Prosser gets more views than you. It's because
he's not in sleep debt.
Yeah, he's not in sleep debt. Don't let the IRS of sleep debt, which is yourself, come get you.
Exactly.
Use Ryze. And you guys can do this when you go to ryzescience.com/genius and download the Ryze app today to try it free for 7 days.
Have you ever tried to track your sleep?
Oh, it's impossible.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've used my Apple Watch. I've used other apps, and it never works. It never works, and they all make a promise of like, "Oh, you'll feel better." And I'm just like, "Dog, how do you even know? How do you even know?" Like they're not collecting any reasonable data. They're not doing anything with it based on science. Ryze changes that, where everything is scientifically sound. First of all, I love the whole sleep debt thing. It helps me. It dumbs it down and helps me understand why I'm not getting enough sleep or why I feel the way that I do. So track your sleep the right way. Sleep debt is the only sleep score that matters. Screw all the other data. Again, Ryze is what you need to is what you need to do.
I'm just signing.
Did
If
you
you wonder
get
why I'm
that?
on my phone during work right now, it's because I'm going to risescience.com/genius. I can show you right here. I'm literally signing up on the spot. I'm getting my 7 days free because they said and you know what? I'm in. I'm in.
By the way, you just unplugged your mic.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. When you're,
What?
I can hear you, but you're going in and out because your cord's like pulling.
Oh,
You're leaning
am I
too
back?
far back.
Am I back?
You're back. You're good.
Okay. Whew. All right. As I was saying, if I wasn't in sleep debt, I wouldn't have done that. I'd be on my A game.
Yes, exactly.
So, risescience.com/genius. Thank you to Ryze for sponsoring this episode of Genius Bar.
They're gonna see the ad read and be like, "What happened? Why are they like this?"
Audio Boom, our agency, is going to be like, we've never seen the host take their mics off the stands.
Okay, this is a real question. Our agency. Yeah. How many times do you think they've had to explain for us? Like, how many times do you think they've had our back? Where they don't even tell us that anyone complained. They're just like, this is just how they are. This is what happens on the show. They get naked, or they start drawing a mustache on themselves, or they take their mics off sometimes.
I think they probably just open with, so these are, we promise, the only two degenerates on our network. This is like bottom of the barrel. This is why you guys get the lowest ad rates. It's because they can barely read or write. So if you guys work with them, it might be inaccurate, but it will be fun and you will convert sales. So I think that's why.
Dude, it follows us everywhere. Today on Twitter, I saw a Hover. Like, somebody tweeted about Hover because they sponsor the show. I love that follows us around on Twitter. Like, if you just got the domain on Hover.
Yeah, they're the best. No, our Genius Bar fans are genuinely the best. They keep me going because even if I have a bad week on YouTube, I've got the boys and the girls here. Yeah, I've got the boys and the girls here. I got everybody here, John. Do you feel the same way? I mean, I feel like this is just.
I feel like
my squad.
We don't deserve that. Look at us. Look at us right now. You think we deserve the audience? No. Oh, you're pulling the cable again. Pulling it out.
Well, this is getting real tough out here. Okay. You want me to be boring? Okay, I'll put it down here. Well,
it just floats back up because there's no weight on it.
No, it's fine, John. I'm doing just great. It will. No.
Oh, did you see how violent mine is?
Show me again,
dude. How do I need to click? Okay, and then do it.
There's no rewind.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
It's very violent.
Mine's just like, hey, buddy, maybe you shouldn't.
John's
is like,
try to decapitate me. I wonder if I can get the sound. Hang on.
There's no way Logic is still recording. John, I have horrible news. Logic stopped recording at one point. I hate everything.
When your power went out?
Oh, wait, was that it? Oh, no. Oh, I hate everything.
That means I'm going to have to use shitty audio, Sam.
And we're back for another
episode.
Okay. Hey, John, welcome back to the Genius Bar, episode 26. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, buddy? Oh, what other news do we have? Let me check appletrack.com.
Oh, don't worry. I already combed through that, baby. What I did do on Apple Track recently is I did update everybody's scores. John, I have big news. The payment, the $10 million PayPal you sent, it did come through. It finally cleared between our banks. I know that was a big issue. You know, I thought you were avoiding. This is really annoying me, though. Could we get this not to be here? I need freedom while I'm at work, please. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right. Here's what happened. You sent the payment. I said, okay, I can bump his score up. So, I mean, this is not really an exclusive, but I haven't announced anywhere else. John, you know how you used to be a mere 74.2% accurate?
Okay, yes.
John, you are now 74.3% accurate.
Yeah! What happened?
You got some stuff right about the MagSafe battery pack.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Mark actually went down about a percentage because there were some really old rumors that I hadn't checked. So he's only 88.8.
Yeah, shit, still, Gurman.
He is still
I hope somebody
way higher than you. He's way higher than you.
I hope somebody clips that where
Mark,
it's like
this is for you. Mark's got to know I always got his back. Even though I'm your friend, I got Mark's back. 100%. He's my boy. Yeah, Mark is still like 14% ahead of you.
Nah,
so
dude. What's
let's
14, dude?
Let's not. Oh, it's just the highest
14
individual
isn't even a
source
lot of
over-
years. If it's a human that's 14 years old, you don't trust that piece of shit. You're just 14. You don't even know. You're not even been through life.
Good thing this isn't years and it's actual mathematical percentages over 400 plus rumors.
I love how I wish we could go from a clip of, I respect Gurman a lot. I think he's great, to eat shit, Gurman.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, Gurman's also got, he's got like 300 more rumors than you. So that's kind of a flex.
And like 300 years, he's been doing this for a long time, dog.
Yes, he has been doing it for a long time.
Quo, I just realized because I visit Apple Track,
yeah,
I have been talking about Ming Chi Kuo since I started Front Page Tech, and somehow I have given more leaks than Ming Chi Kuo. And I've been doing this for like a year.
You're saying his name wrong, dude.
Kuo Ming Chi, sorry.
No, Guo.
Whoops. Guo Ming Chi.
You're saying
Whoops.
Guo Ming
It's
Chi.
late. It's late into the show. It's late into the day.
It is also 11:30. I
and I'm in sleep debt.
Yeah, we're in sleep debt. We didn't use Ryze Sleep. RyzeScience.com/genius. It's so hard to remember all the different code names. Is science.com a taken domain? Do you think we could cop that?
From Hover?
I think we could. Maybe as
Dude,
we're
we've mentioned
shaving
Hover's name so many times, we should send them an invoice for today.
Maybe as we're shaving our balls with Manscaped and eating our magic spoon, we could also learn about coding from Codecademy.
Yes, Codecademy. And
we're giving the goods away
with boners. We're doing all this with a boner. A big,
we're fully
big
erect.
boner.
Oh, man. John, I was out this weekend. I was trying to lay pipe.
I just mentioned boner, and now you're talking about going out. So I feel like these stories are together, connected.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying I was trying to like potentially get in a situation where Blue Chew or something like a protection.
Okay.
Like a VPN.
Yes,
a VPN, Mom. I'm talking about VPNs.
Yes.
Wait, I thought there was a second where I might have to use my Wii VPN this weekend, guys.
Okay. What happened? Tell us about it.
No, there wasn't. There's this really fun arcade bar. I actually met a fan there once. Shout out to the one dude I met. And dude, I was out. There was this girl. She's really nice. She's really pretty. And we were talking, and like, of course I had to. She was like, "What do you do?" And this is a situation where you can't not say it because you know that maybe it'll help your chances. So I was like, "Oh, I do YouTube." And she was like, "No way." And she was super blasted. We were both pretty intoxicated. And so she was like all ears. And I was like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "No, you don't. You don't do this." And I was like, it was the day I got verified on Twitter.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, "No, check my Twitter. I'm verified." And she literally goes, "No, you're not. No, you're not." And I go, she pulls out her phone. She goes, "Type it in and follow you." So I was like, "Oh, I'm in." She literally told me to follow her.
Mm-hmm.
So I follow her. I DM her later that night. She doesn't reply. She doesn't reply. She has one person that's verified that follows her. She doesn't reply. Kelly, please. You seem like a cool person.
Send her this clip.
You seem like a cool person. I'm just
the
waiting
best
on the
way
DM
to prove
back.
that you're a YouTuber is that you are saying her name on a podcast that gets hundreds of listens.
Kelly left me hanging, and I do have good news. She does still follow me.
That's not bad news.
She just hasn't replied. So change takes time, and I understand. And Kelly, I'll be here. I'll be here when you're ready.
What if we have the whole Genius Bar audience tweet her? Peer pressure her into
like
a reply.
A horrible idea.
Peer pressure her, but like, reply to Sam, please.
No, I want it to be organic. Sam. Thank you guys. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Sam Cole Love Life update.
If you want to if you want to make it real weird, have the Genius Bar family say, "Please reply to Sam. We want you to be our new mommy." Who would turn that down? Not nobody.
No, she was my age, John. She was not a MILF.
No, mommy, the Genius Bar fans are our kids, and we are two single dads currently. Well, I mean, we're together, sort of.
Yeah, we're together. All
right.
Did you schedule the venue for our engagement, John? Like, is that still happening? Or
yes. We're going to get married live.
That would be kind of... If we dated, that would be kind of cool. It's just always messy when internet publicly traded internet relationships never work. Like two
We
influencers that
could
get
make
together,
it
it's
work,
just too
baby.
much. I don't know, John.
What
We're
are the
just two
chances that
different
people think that we're actually in a relationship and we're hiding it? Karina.
Kelly. I'm just making up names. It's like on our list, our robot brains are like, must make a story about significant other.
Yes. The birds.
So wait, aren't you and Karina engaged? Are you,
Yes.
you guys are going to get married?
I mean,
like, is it? Are you going to do it this year?
Karina. Yeah, we are engaged. Yes.
So are you guys going to get married this year? Are you thinking 2022? Do you want to wait till the whole COVID thing's kind of chilling out? Or
the original plan was this year, but we'll see. Because we want to do it not in the US.
Dude.
Yeah. The Maldives, they're very pretty.
Oh yeah, you showed me the place you were looking at. I think it was one of the first times we spoke, so I didn't even really know you at all. And I was like, dude, John's a good guy. Karina, he's a keeper. Keep him.
You damn straight. I'm gonna bring her in here just so you say that. He's a keeper. How we went.
No, she would have to get ready first. Remember?
Yes, just come in like just clothes all over her face. You don't even know.
Covered. Karina. It's me. Plot twist. We're in separate rooms at your house. I moved in months ago.
Dude, it doesn't look. Your walls aren't the same color, but
no, I feel like it could be possible. Yeah. Also, there's like a view. Like I'm like a few stories in the air.
Yeah, and I'm in Arkansas.
Hey, I'm in St. Louis. So
it's pretty there.
It's okay in St. Louis, but you're also kind of a small town guy, I feel like, right?
I am. I don't like the city. I don't like the city. I don't like people. I don't like the outside.
There you go. You're a YouTuber, I think.
I think that's what that means. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what else there is to talk about, John. But yeah, I updated that leaderboards at Apple Track, so everything is super up to date. You can see everybody's latest scores at appletrack.com.
Oh, did you do my drivers yet? I've been wondering about what their score is.
I don't remember if anything has been verifiable. Let me just go to appletrack.com/mydrivers real quick and see. I can see it on the fly.
Oh, everyone has their own like subdomain. Like if I go, I guess that's not a subdomain, but if I go to appletrack.com/John Prosser, it brings me up.
John-Prosser, yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, if you go
can we get rid of the dash out of my name?
Well, it's a space.
It worked. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I thought my drivers would come up, but now it's not really showing out here. But I know they have at least a beta page. They're just not yet scored. Okay, here we go. I'm going back.
You joked.
Drivers.
You joked about Android track today because of the Pixel leak. You know that market is wide open. I could just make that. I could just copy your site and just put Android everywhere, and then ta-da.
I've told one of my friends that I would be willing to provide the infrastructure if he started it and actually like posted on it regularly, but he's been like, nah.
That'd be so cool, dude. If you owned both things, you were like the guy.
Android Track is taken. You saw the screenshot from the fan that tweeted us, right?
But is androidtrack.org?
Maybe I should buy that before we put it in the podcast. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not because I was checking today. So, John, do you want to start appletrack.org? I'll pay you.
What about Droid Track?
Taken.
No.
I went on a spree today looking for this, John. I was very sad to not have it. Yeah, I was like really
you want to use backpagetech.com?
You still have that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so fun fact. My drivers does not have a page. I thought they did. I was wrong. They just simply have a tag on Apple Track. And they got some stuff right. So like they said the iPad Air 4 would have like an 11-inch display, A14 chip. That was actually spot on. Quad stereo speakers, USB-C, 128, 256, 512. I think that's right?
Yes. That's why I brought them up to you, because I was curious. I was writing an article from basetalk.com, so I started looking through my driver stuff. And you were like the only one that consistently had my drivers and exactly what they said, what they had reported. And it was all accurate. So I was like, what? Are we sleeping on my drivers?
They got the price wrong, but then they did really boof the iPad Pro launch. They said it was going to come in September. It did not come in September of last year. It came in April.
It was supposed to.
Yeah, but they didn't update. I mean, you win some, you lose some, my drivers, but come on.
You win some, you lose some.
And then the iPhone 13 faster 25-watt charging, That's not provable yet. But
Who said that there
sounds
was
pretty
like
realistic.
who said there was going to be a 4G iPhone 12 that comes out?
That was
Was
it
it
was
Digitipps?
it was no, it was a securities type group, Wedbush type, one of those, and it didn't happen. They were totally wrong.
Oh, that sucks.
Or are they right, John?
They are incorrect.
Do we have inside info to share? Okay, this is not actually inside info. I'm just playing this up. Do we have inside info to share that in order to make the iPhone 13 more valuable, they're going to release a 4G only version of the iPhone 12 in the same design to push people to upgrade?
Yes. In fact, it's a 3G model.
It's actually a 2G, so it doesn't work.
2.5G. It's Edge.
Honestly, that doesn't sound too crazy, though.
It seems like a waste.
Let's think about it this way. We don't think Apple's going to continue to sell the iPhone 12 with the 13s out because they're going to be so similar. I think it's going to be an iPhone 10 to 10s where they discontinue the 10 style and the 10 is no longer sold.
You think so?
I mean, they're too similar.
Dude,
if they
my
offer it for $100 cheaper,
it's upstairs in the studio, but my gold iPhone 10s, chef's kiss. So good.
wait, you don't sell your old phones?
No, I keep them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck everyone
That's
else.
Oh, I always sell mine just because I want to recoup my losses.
Oh,
That's
no,
how I afford the new
I'm
phone.
always losing, Sam. That's how I look at life. Might as well keep it. No, for real, what I like to do is every time I get a new phone, a new iPhone, I know it's all in iCloud, but every time I get a new one, I just start fresh. And so each phone is like a little time capsule. Like it's left the way I left it. Like if I go back, my text messages are there. I think that stuff's really cool. And my 10S,
Whoa.
to get all up in your feels, my 10S is what I started talking to Karina on. So that's why that's really why I never sold it. So she had an iPhone 8, I think, and so we have kept both of those phones like in the state that we left them in. So like
That's really
if we wanted
actually.
to, our whole fucking history is on there. Like how we got here is on there. So that's why we keep them.
Aww.
Karina.
Yeah. No, that's cute. John, you make me want to fall in love again, dude.
With me?
No, just yeah. Sure.
Dude, I'm just saying
that you've been slamming.
If we get Kelly, if the boys help us out, if the boys and girls at Genius Bar send a couple tweets. Listen, it can't be that hard to find Kelly. Sam has said that he follows her.
No, stop, John. I don't want this. Don't. Please don't. Please don't do that.
Okay.
Don't
listen
to
guys,
John.
Don't do it.
Don't listen
okay.
to John.
Do not do it. Don't tweet Kelly.
Don't actually.
Okay.
You're gonna ruin my chances. The only way that it would be even acceptable is if you were like, "Hey, I like this podcast." If you're like promoting the show, then I'm like, sure, because maybe she'll watch it and become a fan, and then we make more money.
Yeah,
so
like,
it's like
hundreds of people tweet this Kelly girl saying, "I really like this one show that has this guy in particular on it that you met."
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna unfollow because DMs are open. She seems cool.
Exactly.
Genuinely. If we talk again, we talk again. If we don't, listen.
I will give a pitch.
The sea.
Hang on.
Whoa, where is this going?
Should
I set my mic down? Like, should I give you the floor?
Dramatic piano music.
Is that an Android you're using?
No, but I set it to YouTube.
Wow. I'm really excited for this. I can't wait for my chances to be ruined with this person completely. I'm here for it. I'm all ears.
Kelly. Please, Kelly. I know you don't know me, but you could.
Don't clip.
I'm a good friend of Sam.
If any of you clip this,
I'm his best friend. I don't know. That's probably not true, but I have a podcast with Sam. And you met him. And you know he's handsome. And he's tall. And he probably smells very good. He got that cologne from that one guy at the car wash.
That was true. That's a true
He's
story.
such a good guy. And I think he deserves your attention. and maybe even
Maybe.
your love. So please,
Wow.
DM
Thank
Sam
you.
for me
Just reply.
and for the fans.
No, don't. If any of you clip this or send this to her, you're all dead to me.
Thank you,
Did
Ken.
you time that perfectly?
I did.
That was really good.
You like that? Okay, I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
be any time now, dude.
You'd be. Do you want to be my best man? I feel like you'd be a good toaster.
Hell yeah. I'll
That'd be
do it.
cool. Oh, I can't show this to my other friend. I'm currently actually real life beefing with one of my friends who thinks he's going to be my best man.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not after that. I mean,
Okay,
he's
can
never
we
done
have
anything like that
can
for
we
me.
have a real talk?
Yeah, let's have a real talk.
Let's pretend that we stopped recording.
Okay.
Turn the cameras off. You know how they do that in the reality TV
All
shows? Turn the cameras
All
off.
right, good show. Good show, John. Good show.
Yeah, good show. Okay, talk soon.
Fuck everybody that listens. I'm only in this for the
Yeah.
money. Oh, the camera was still on?
Sam,
Yeah.
do you okay, I will go first. I think that you are one of my very best friends. I feel like you are a hussy. I feel like you have many friends and I am not one of the best ones, and that I am your friend. I want you as my friend more than you want me as your friend. There, I said it. I feel like I'm Kelly.
Where's my dramatic piano music? I can't multitask like this. John, put it in post.
Okay.
John, you're one of my very best friends. Period. And I'm so happy we do this show together because I feel like our friendship has blossomed into something truly great. And I would have never imagined that a few years ago, I would have ever had someone I was this close to. And then we're making all these other friends on YouTube and it's amazing. And I really want to hang out with you in real life soon, dude. Like you are one of my best buds. And I think about you often. And I talk about you with my friends and my family often. Oh, by the way, my mom and dad say hi.
Hey, mom and dad.
Yeah, they say hey. And my mom also shades me tonight. She goes, I'm just happy that John always sticks up for me on the podcast. All right, mom. All right. Yeah. Mother's Day 2020? Where? Gone. Yeah. No more Pandora for you, honey. So I really hope that we can continue to have a great friendship. And my only critique of your love is that sometimes I feel like you take a long time to text me back.
I will accept that.
and that makes me feel that maybe I'm not one of your best friends.
Does that make you sad?
No. Okay, I'm not like an overattached of like you have to do it right away. But sometimes I'm like,
didn't one of your other friends tell you that you don't text back fast enough or something?
Maybe.
Are you just putting this on me now?
Am I projecting right now?
Dude, okay. All right. I hear you. You are heard as a friend. And now, before you even fucking hit send, you're going to have a reply.
Oh, no. See, I don't want that. I want you to be able to live your life and like disconnect for days. Like that's acceptable.
Dude, I'm just going to always, so I have a spare iPad.
Oh my God.
I'm going to leave our thread open. And as soon as I see the little bubble pop up, I'm going to be like, hey, Sam. How creepy would that be?
That's
if I didn't tell you I was going to do that and somehow pulled that off for like a whole week.
That would be really uncomfortable and I wouldn't like it. I'd be John needs to not be a super fan of Sam Cole.
No, it's fine. I'm your number one fan.
No, you really are my best bud, dude. I
all
love
right,
you, bro.
All right.
I love you, bro. And
I'm going to put this in the show just to prove a point.
Is there anything? Wait, I thought this was going in the show. Oh, you were actually not. Oh, I was like, wait. Oh, I was definitely
I just said all that shit.
Yeah, I was like, what? With no compensation? No. Is there anything I can do to improve and be a better friend? Like, do you have any like?
No,
genuine
that's it. I just
like, hey, maybe don't say this, or like, maybe treat me better. Or, like,
no, I'm just a baby insecure baby.
Oh no, it's okay.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Have insecurities.
Yeah, that's how I am.
I love you and accept you fully for that. The birds,
dude, they drive me crazy, and then they get to me. They get to my head.
Yeah. All right.
They come to my house and they go, toot, toot, toot. Sam doesn't love you. Toot, 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 toot. That's what they do.
My birds go, toot, toot, toot. I update will never be as big as front page tech. Toot, 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 toot.
We're so stupid. I hate this show. I hate us, really.
I hate us, but I specifically love you. But I hate us, but I love you. You know,
There's nothing else. I'm checking frontpagetech.com.
nope. Our sites are basically 1-to-1 in the first place. So
yeah. The Apple forcing the leaker in China to snitch. That story.
yeah, I didn't really look into this too far. At first, I was going to be mad, but then it was stolen prototypes. So
Yeah,
that person should be arrested because they're stealing prototypes. So you can't do that.
I don't want to save this at the end. A certain account, a Twitter account that you know, on Apple Track, the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
They messaged me, DM'd me on Twitter 3 or 4 weeks ago, like around when Apple started coming after people. They contacted me and were like, "Hey, might be in some trouble. Apple is on me about some stuff." And since then, their account has been removed, and I haven't heard from them.
They're on Apple Track?
They are on Apple Track. You have a page for them, but their account is now gone.
Are you talking about CoinX?
I am not. I've never talked to CoinX. But this person would do this. They would post pictures of prototypes. And it turned out that this person and some other people were buying the prototypes from the black market. There's a black market in China where Foxconn employees, they smuggle these devices, these prototypes out of the factories, and then they sell them. And these Chinese citizens were buying them and just taking pictures of them on their desk and posting them on Twitter. The issue is they physically had those things, and Apple was not happy. So it wasn't like the usual, like, hey, tell us who your sources are or you're in big trouble. It was, you did something illegal. You have stolen property from us. Either give us a list of the people you bought this from, or we're going to go to the police. That's what it was.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Are we allowed to say it?
Probably not.
Let's not say it.
Okay. Think Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're private now. Yeah.
What can you do? Apple cometh and taketh away.
Did you see what their bio says?
No. Hang on.
Why don't you go ahead and take a look at their bio, John? Because I don't know if it's a joke.
Can you send me the link? Can you send me the link so I can just have to Google it? My brain's not functioning. Little tidbit at the end of the show. I love how we're still literally holding our mics, our heavy ass microphones.
Yeah.
Okay, clicking it.
You see that bio?
I hope that's not true. I mean,
we can read the bio. The bio says I'm dead.
You don't. I mean, that's private. Just a joke, right?
I have now learned that they are not actually dead.
How did you learn that?
A source reached out to me.
What, just now?
In the 3 seconds. I'm just saying this. You know how you figure it out if somebody's active on Twitter without tweeting? This is a pro tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you can see it even though they're private?
Yeah, because I follow them.
Oh, I never followed them. Maybe that was my thing.
Yeah.
They DM'd me like panicking. They're like, hey, do you know of anybody else in China that got this letter? Because I think I'm the only one. And they were like freaking out. And I was like, it seems like all of us, I wouldn't worry too much. Did not know what they were doing. I did not know they physically had things in their possession they should not have had.
Oh, yeah. They're all prototypes. I mean, this person very clearly had stuff. I didn't know it was stolen, though. I thought it was like old prototypes.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was like old prototypes or like
because there's a loophole around that. There's a number of people that share old prototypes, and that is not illegal.
I mean, physically having them in your possession is.
I know of people that have like hundreds of unreleased prototypes.
You probably should not name those people.
But they're like really old.
The
Like
people
it's
are
nothing.
old or the
It's nothing
prototypes
new.
are old?
It'll be like the original iPhone 4 prototype. Like
I mean, it depends
there's
on how
really
they
no
acquired it. If it's stolen from Apple, it's still stolen.
Yeah, no, it's not right. I don't agree with it. You shouldn't be able to steal. I agree. No, like I'm completely against stealing or theft or Apple's property. Like physically, that's wrong. I don't know. Strange.
Well, it makes sense now because they did post a little bit older prototypes, and you wonder why they're older. It's because they probably took a little bit to smuggle them out and to get on the black market and then purchase them. I don't know how to buy. I don't know where they're buying it from, but I just know Vice
No.
did a whole investigation where there's a black market of
Whoa.
Foxconn employees that are selling stuff.
Oh no, Foxconn employees, don't
Don't do that.
be a bad person.
All right. Show is now an hour and a half long. We've been recording for
Wow.
that long.
I feel like it's been longer than an hour and a half.
It's been a roller coaster.
I've got 2 hours, dog. And I stopped recording for a while.
That is not correct. We've been recording for an hour and 34 minutes, and your power went out. Mine never went out, so I have the real number. Also, Audition, my audio is recording for the exact same amount of time.
I think I am the wrong one, and I'll accept that because I respect you as a fellow man.
I think I had the wrong one.
All right, John,
should we end the show? Is that it? What a train wreck.
Last little tidbit.
Okay.
I was hyping up something in September. It's been pushed. That's all I'm gonna say. The big thing that I've been hyping up has been pushed.
But we should not give up what it is.
No. That's not what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm just saying the big thing that has been pushed. But also, John.
Thanks, COVID.
Thanks, COVID. Yeah.
Thank you, COVID.
And I think we needed a little bit more time. We talked about it. But also the other little tidbit. Do you think that so one of the I might be seeing one of the gang in September.
Okay, you might be seeing one of us.
Do you want to come?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll ask Karina.
Still? Yeah, you guys should come. We could kick
do
it
you
in
know
STO
what?
for
Do you know when?
days.
End of or beginning?
Literally very beginning.
Okay.
I love how this is on the show. Like we should just cut all of this out so it's a surprise. Just cut out any parts where we say dates. But
I didn't say any dates. You said the beginning.
Well, I said begin.
No,
you know how these
anytime
kids are.
we'll German it. Anytime between now and the end of 2022.
John Prosser and Sam Cole could hang out in person as soon as September 2021.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk after the show a little bit, just because I have a couple like little mini ideas or some fun stuff, so we could do it.
Okay.
Love you guys.
To say to the people.
I love you. Thank you.
We
guys
love
for watching.
you, people.
You're actually
we
the best.
hope. Here's a stolen prototype. This is a stolen prototype of an iPhone 4S. 4S.
Do you really have a 4S just sitting there?
I do.
Okay.
Why? This is my favorite phone design ever. And I lost mine, and a fan sent me this. That's from a fan. Yeah,
that's nice.
It still works. It has iOS 5 on it. No, iOS 5, I think. The only problem is now I don't have a 30-pin connector, so I don't turn it on anymore. But I do have it in my possession. Stolen prototype, in very good condition, not broken. And I feel like anytime I've ever seen an iPhone 4 or 4S, the back is always shattered.
Yeah, okay, I got to show you something really, really funny. Last thing, I promise. Last thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So you know how I got those dummy units of the new iPhone?
Yes.
I could just move my mic. I could just move over. So, dude, I completely boofed myself. I was moving it when my friends came over. By the way, this is for you audio listeners. I moved my whole setup.
How did you boof it? What does that even mean? You boofed it?
I boofed it because I dropped it, and I've never shattered an iPhone, and I just think it is so ironic.
Does this count?
I shattered the iPhone 13 before it came out.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, it's a bad shatter. I broke the iPhone 13 before it was released, and that
Dude,
is
that's a good clip. Sam shattered his iPhone 13. People would be like, "What?"
I did, dude. It is heartbreaking. Yeah, so
Sam,
I'm an idiot.
you need to
and I
make that
stack-
video. You need to make that video.
No, I
On your main
can't.
channel. I shattered my iPhone 13.
I mean, that's.
Is it
Yeah.
clickbait? Yes. Is it true?
I think
also
I'll just do a
yes.
clip. Maybe this clip from the show will be to promote the show, but I did actually. This was not for like this is not edited. I did unironically shatter my.
Is the
iPhone.
back
Look
of
at
the dummy unit plastic or actual glass?
I don't know because it's sharp as hell. I think.
Feel it.
I mean, the front and the back feel the same. Have you ever had dummy units?
Nope.
Well, you'll
you know
see
why?
them hopefully soon. Why?
Because they don't work.
I would think that's why they're called dummy units and not
Yes.
smart units.
Why would I want
It's
them?
a dummy. It's a dummy because they're fun. This is the iPhone 13
your-
design I have in my
Did
hand.
your
Look at
video do
everybody.
well? Because if it did well, then I'll get them.
It did like 80K, so yeah, I would consider it did well.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll
Oh, sorry. That's not.
I'll
I'm
get
John
some.
Prosser. I get 100.
get some. No, I said, oh, fuck, I'll get some because that. I feel like
No,
that's
these
worth
are-
it. I'm going to go
These
get
are really
them.
nice. Luckily, I
Well,
have
not
the
now.
mini.
Maybe next year.
I have the mini one right here, just a mini iPhone. See, perfectly
keep?
not shattered. Yeah, and then I've got
The last iPhone
Look
mini,
at
by the
how-
way.
Yes. Look at how big the 13 Pro is. Like, isn't that kind of crazy? Like the camera module is huge on it. It's
Why
way
did they
bigger
do
than
that?
it used to be. I think it actually looks better. I was looking at my iPhone 12 Pro and I was like, it's a little small. But yeah, they actually frosted the back on the dummy units, so it's very realistic. Notice how that one is like a subtle shine,
Mm-hmm.
where the others is super, super reflective. It's cool. I like the dummy units, and then we got the Pro Max as well. This is the iPhone 13, guys.
That is a big boy.
That is look at this monstrosity.
Jesus.
It's too thick. It's too thick.
Is it crazy to think that we're getting new iPhones next month?
Yeah, I tweeted that.
That
tweet did
crept up on
well.
us.
That tweet did well, dude. Heck yeah.
That crept up on us real fast. We just
I've
got
been waiting. I've been counting. I feel like it's been a minute. It also probably feels a bit sooner because we did get some in November. Like you have to remember.
Yeah, they were
the
delayed.
12 mini and the 12 Pro didn't come till November. So it has only
Yeah.
been like 8 months. And then we even got the other ones in October. So now we're gonna, I think, get everything in this year.
So, I mean, obviously you're getting one.
Oh yeah. I saw you mention on the show that you weren't even gonna get it. Come on. Don't BS me. You get the new iPhone every year.
Oh, I'm definitely getting it now. My phone just fell.
Yeah. Hey, I just
fuck
picked it
it.
up
I'll
off the
probably
ground.
get it.
Dude. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have somebody just send you one again.
Probably.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a little jealous that I didn't get sent one.
It's fine.
But-
well, I
but
mean, to be fair, I'm okay with waiting. Like you always want yours on launch day because you
Yes.
have to make a video. I'm
And
okay
I'm
with
just a
waiting like
fan.
3 days after.
Oh, that's too long. I got to get it day one. When I go out with my friends that night, I want them to go, wow.
Wow.
He is just better than me in every way.
Because that smaller notch, baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
that's really next time you see Kelly,
I'm
be like, look
meaning-
at my notch. Look at it.
That sounds like I just sexually assaulted her.
Nah, what?
Look at my notch.
What is what
Look-
is wrong with your
I
head?
walk up to a girl at a bar and go, look at my notch.
She will
and that's
know you're
not
talking
sexual
about an
harassment.
iPhone.
And that's not sexual harassment.
No.
Kelly, I just met you, but I want you to look at my notch.
And she'll
One
say,
person would
"Okay,
know what
I'll
that
look at
means,
your
John."
iPhone."
No, I'm not going to ask a girl to look at my notch, bro. No.
You don't even know what you're talking about, dude. You're just
I
saying
will
because
not.
your notch is going to be smaller than mine. You're going to
Yeah,
get
I
your phone
am.
fast,
Yeah.
and I'm going to have to wait 3 more days, and your notch
I
is
got
going to be
a
smaller than mine.
2-inch notch, John. It's tough out here in these streets. Okay. Oh, wait, are we still talking about the iPhone?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, small notch. Thank
You
guys
want a
for
bigger
watching
notch?
Genius Bar and
Go to bluechew.com and use the promo code.
Genius.
Is it Genius Bar or is it Genius? Doesn't matter. They didn't pay for it.
Genius.
Fucking figure
Yeah,
it
they
out,
didn't pay it.
guys.
Figure it out.
So we should go now. Probably.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. This has gotten worse. We weren't supposed to. How did we go from? We were like, everybody was like, oh, it's like a nice little ending. Like he showed us the iPhones, and then we just started screaming at each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't put that in there. Mute that out.